Namaskar, this is Smita and welcome to Astrobhasha YouTube channel. In this video, we are talking about the fifth house, the house we were waiting along. This is the house of love, the joy or the happiness we experience. We get it more and more enjoyment when we share it with others. So, what are the different names for this house? It is Sutta or Tanaya or Putra Bhava, means sons and daughters. Then it is Kavya, that means poetry. Then it is Vidya, that is knowledge and the wisdom. Then it is Trikona, means triangular house. What are the physical features shown by this house? Those are stomach, upper and middle part, and back. Then who are the persons related to this house? First is the kids or children. It is our creativity. So in addition to that, the capability of having a child or progeny possibilities or conceptions, miscarriages or the health of the kids. Then the tuning and relationship with the children and the way of raising your children. So in addition to this, we have to see the position of Jupiter as a significator of this house. Then there are some signs, say sign of Leo or sign of Virgo. They are called barren or dry signs. Then some of the watery signs, say sign of Cancer or sign of Pisces. They are called the fertile signs. Then to have the further detailed study, we have to study the D7 or Saptansha Varga Kundali. And one more care we should take, that we have to study the charts of both husband and wife or both the partners. And then we have to see the people like students or disciples. In the ancient times, the students used to leave their parents' house and they used to go to forest, and they used to stay with the guru in Gurukul. So gurus were training, teaching, at the same time taking care of their students as their own children. Then we have to see that we have to preserve the child within, the innocence inside. Because when we start constructing the ego walls, the innocence will fade away. Then the next person is he or she. Yes, it's our romantic lover. Everybody wishes to experience that kind of love. So it is well described in our poetry or stories or novels or movies. When we read the stories of Lord Krishna and gopis, then it takes us to divine love, unconditional love. The keyword for this house is creativity. So we can say that it is regarding our creative intelligence. So what happens is, an artist perceives some abstract idea, then she converts it or transforms it into an artistic form, maybe dancing or painting. Then it takes us to higher planes beyond our limited minds. So we can say that it is the capacity to make the positive changes or the confidence to present the creative ideas. It is the house of performing arts, then theatrical activities, fashion shows, games, sports, celebrities and entertainment. Then it is called the house of Vidya. But this is not the um, material education. It is Paravidya, that is Shrutis and Smrutis, the Vedic knowledge or Vedic learnings. The creativity, creation, and we are seeking the knowledge of the creator of this all creation or universe. We are just trying to get this knowledge through our prayers or through the japa or counting of beads or worshipping the idols of gods or goddesses, because this is something which is beyond our senses. Then this is called the house of luck, the house of goddess Lakshmi. It is that we get surprising, delightful, enchanting fortunes. It is that these fortunes we get thanks to our good deeds in past lives or good karmas of past life. So, say this is also called this house of huge gains. For example, when we deposit the money in banks, we get small amount of interest. But if somebody has the knowledge of stock market and there is say persuasion of ups and downs of the market, there is thorough knowledge of the market, then this person can get the huge profits in limited time. So that you can call it the house of luck. Or sometimes when we are crazy behind the money, easy money, then it can also turn to gambling or racing or betting or casinos, and this will indicate the huge losses through these means. Then this house is say Vidya and gains or luck, means we are getting our scholarships or prizes or awards for our merits. So we get these funds and we can make our students' life easier. So this say concept or this category is also coming under the fifth house. And then now we can show that how it is shown in the Kundali. So if this is the horoscope and this is the first house, first, second, third, fourth, and this is the fifth house. So this is the triangular house and this is the triangular house. So these two houses are called Lakshmi houses, the Lakshmi sthanas, and these four Kendra houses are called Vishnu sthana. Now we have seen that this house is also related to other 11 houses. So what it indicates is that this house, fifth house, is 12th house of the sixth house. Sixth house shows us the diseases or health issues or health problems. But when we are watching any say movie or artistic form, then we just forget all our problems. So that means this is the moksha or mukti for diseases or losses of the diseases. Then when we are doing say ordinary job and we are leaving that job and we go for higher education, so this is the loss of that job, but it is showing something higher perspective. Then this house is ninth house of the ninth house. Say ninth house shows our father. So this is the good fortune of our father. Then this is the 8th house of 10th house. 10th house shows our profession or karma. So this house shows, 5th house shows the problems or difficulties in our professional life. This house is the 3rd house of the 3rd house. So 3rd house shows our hobbies or small hand skills. So when it is the 3rd house, it shows the publicity or fame through those hobbies, because it shows the larger proportion. Now we have seen how to see the strength. The strength of this house is shown by the sign, the lord of that sign, the planets therein, and the aspects of the different planets through different houses. So this was my understanding of 5th house. I want to know how do you find it, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you for watching, and see you again in one more interesting video.